Toronto Blue Jays, they upgrade their pitching staff with a big deal here, and I get Jose Berrios from the Minnesota Twins. So Berrios, he was most likely going to be traded this week at the deadline, and it comes here on deadline day with the Blue Jays acquiring him. And we know the Toronto Blue Jays needed starting pitching bad, and this is a perfect addition for this Blue Jay team. So they beat out the Yankees, they beat out the Red Sox, the Mets, and a few other teams that were in on Berrios down to the wire here in this trade. And the Twins, they figured they probably can't re-sign Berrios, so now they're going to trade him off, and he goes to Toronto, where they needed started pitching badly to go with that offense. So right here, this AL East, all these teams have upgraded over the last few days. The Rays getting Nelson Cruz, the Yankees getting Gallo and Rizzo, and the Boston Red Sox getting Schwarber. And now Toronto, we know their hitting is great. They've been focusing on the pitching aspect of things, getting Berrios and getting Brad Hand yesterday. So on the season here for Berrios, 121 and 2/3 of an inning, 7-5 record, 95 hits, 47 earned runs, 14 homers, 32 walks, 130 strikeouts, 3.48 ERA, and a 1.04 whip with 8 quality starts. But the last couple weeks here for Berrios, the numbers, they're still pretty similar. 13 innings, 0-2 record, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 homers, a walk, 12 Ks, a 3.46 ERA, and an 0.62 whip in a quality start. So Toronto, they needed that other pitcher to go with the young guys and their other starters. So now Berrios, you're going to pencil him in, and this is what they needed, a number 1 or 2 starter at the rotation to go with Robbie Ray in that rotation, who's been good. Ross Stripling, he's been up and down this season. And then you got Alek Manoah coming back tomorrow versus the Kansas City Royals. So this Blue Jay team, they're prime and ready and trying to make a wild card run. And like I mentioned, a lot of American League East teams improved, and a lot of teams in the American League have improved, period. So right here, the Blue Jays, they're going for it this season, and I think their path of doing that, obviously, is with the pitching. And this is a good landing spot for Berrios. He's on a team that's going to give him a lot of run support, unlike it was for him in Minnesota this season. So I like the fantasy landing spot here for Jose Berrios. Just the only downside is he's in a tough division with big, heavy-hitting teams like the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. But right here, it was going to happen, and it's good to see the Blue Jays, a team that really hasn't been contending for years on end, going out there and making deals. And this is what the good thing is about these 2 wild cards. Teams, they're not always out of it, and teams are taking chances and gambles and trying to improve and sneak in. So this is where you want to see more competition, more teams hungry, and them trying to land players. And Jose Berrios, the Blue Jays win the sweepstakes. So we'll see if Berrios could lead them to a playoff berth this season, and see if he could keep it going for fantasy owners the rest of the way.